Hey friends, okay, so today's video is all about the Divine Mercy Chaplet. I'm going to talk about what is the Divine Mercy Chaplet, why do we want to pray it, why does God want us to pray it, and then also about the Novena, like how to do the Novena. So let's get into it. So pretty much Jesus appeared to Saint Faustina and gave her this devotion and asked her to spread this devotion everywhere that she went. So this is actually the diary of Saint Faustina, and it is legit, like she wrote down word for word what Jesus said to write down, and her experiences. And the phenomenal thing about this is she only had like a 4th grade reading level, and this book, there were like no grammar errors, no misspelled words. It was like kind of a miracle. People think it's like the Holy Spirit, but that's like one of the miracles. But in this book, the parts where it's kind of darker is where Jesus actually spoke to her. So it's really fascinating. It's pretty thick, I will say, but it's great if you like take it to adoration, or if you just want to read it, if you're like, wanting to do a meditation. Really fascinating, very easy to read and understand, but it is a little dense. Like, it is a big book. So anyway, if you're looking for something to read, this might be a good one. But pretty much Jesus asked her to make an image of him just like this. She didn't actually make this, somebody else did. But at the bottom it says, "Jesus, I trust in you." And so pretty much coming out of his heart is red and white. And so this is the image of the Divine Mercy, and it is so beautiful. It's so good. There's a lot of different meaning behind it. So if you see a picture like this and it says, "Jesus, I trust in you" at the bottom, then that's the Divine Mercy image. And then to go with that is the Divine Mercy Novena. So you can just pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet, which is prayed on just a regular rosary beads like this that you would pray a rosary with. So you just get a rosary beads, and you pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet. And you could pray that every day of your life. You could pray it 10 times a day if you want. You don't have to be Catholic to pray this or the rosary. It's for everybody. And pretty much it's the most beautiful prayer. It's about God's mercy for us, and it's so beautiful. And it's just a reminder of like what Jesus did for us so that we could be with him, and about his mercy. It's so good and so beautiful. And so the actual novena is a 9-day novena. So novena means 9. And so anytime someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna pray a St. Padre Pio novena," or Mother Mary novena, there's different prayers that you can pray. And pretty much it's like a specific 9 days you're setting aside to pray these prayers. And so this one, Jesus asked Saint Faustina if she would spread this devotion. And so a lot of really devout Catholics do this novena, this devotion. And so it starts on Good Friday. So it's a very specific day that you start, but it starts on Good Friday and it goes all the way till week after Easter. So Divine Mercy Sunday is what it's called. And Pope John Paul II really loved this devotion and kind of helped spread the word about this devotion and all of that. So anyway, pretty much what you do is you pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet. And if you don't know how to pray that, I have a whole video. I'll link it down below. And it pretty much walks you bead for bead, how to pray it. And then on the side, it says the words. So you can pray with me, and I show you on the bead like where to pray it. So I'll link that down below if you're looking to do the Divine Mercy Novena. So if you're looking to do the Divine Mercy Chaplet or Novena, because they're kind of the same thing. The only difference is the novena, you have actual more prayers, if that makes sense. So, and every day of the novena, there's something that you focus on. And so I made this kind of cheat sheet. I have it on my website. So I will definitely, so you could like print it out, put it on your fridge or something like that. But pretty much on Good Friday, it says pray for all mankind, especially sinners. So every day there's a specific thing that we're supposed to be praying for. Now the actual prayer is a lot longer, but this is just kind of a guide to help you know what day you're on. And at the end it says, you can ask for any intention. That's the thing. It is such a powerful novena that Jesus says he will answer the prayers, you know, if they are in his holy will, that he will answer the prayers. So you can write down what this novena is actually for. And something it says at the bottom to do is before Divine Mercy Sunday, you need to go to confession. So you do need to go to confession. And then the other thing that you need to do is receive the Eucharist on Divine Mercy Sunday. And so that's pretty much how you do the novena. Every day you do a Divine Mercy Chaplet, and then you also do the prayers. And on my website, I have every day the actual prayers that you're gonna wanna say with the chaplet, if that makes sense. So, and then, like I said, this is just a cheat sheet, so you can print this out and know where you're at and put it on the fridge so you don't forget, right? For me, that's half the battle, is I forget sometimes. So anyway, that is how you pray the Divine Mercy Novena and why we do it. It is so powerful. God asks us to pray this every day if we can. Ideally, you want to pray it at the 3 o'clock hour, and the reason why is because Jesus died at the 3 o'clock hour. And so that is why he asks us to do that, and you know, that we remember that he died. If you can't do it at the 3 o'clock hour, that's okay. Just do it anytime that, you know, during that day. It's still legit, it still works. But ideally, if you can, at the 3 o'clock hour. So anyway, that is how to do the Divine Mercy Chaplet, and also the novena, and also why we do it. And so many Catholics in our faith actually do this novena. It is so great and so powerful. I've done it so many times, so many years, and it really is, it moves mountains. It's so good. So I'll put all the links to how to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet, the video to pray with me, all of that. So it makes it super easy. I'll link it all down below. So anyway, I hope you will do it this Good Friday. And of course, do the actual chaplet every single day. You can do it 10 times a day. There's no limit. It's so powerful, so good. It brings God so much joy. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.